Welcome back to the Acoustic Shop channel. I am John, and we are here today with Matt Harp, the guitar phenom from Springfield. So we're going to be talking about Breedlove guitars. In fact, we are talking about this 30th anniversary Northwestern Classic here. This is going to be something special, so you'll want to check it out right after this. Well, yes, we are back one more time, and we are here again with Breedlove guitars. This is really special. I'm glad to have Matt in here as well. We've been talking about all kinds of good stuff here today while we're filming. And if you guys have not yet done so, I am pleased to encourage. I don't know how to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. I encourage you to please like and subscribe to the channel here. This is where you get to see all kinds of content about acoustic guitars, archtop guitars, all kinds of guitars, mandolins, banjos, you name it. We cover it here, and you can find out all about it by subscribing. And even better, if you hit the little bell, you'll get notified every time we have a new video out. Lots of cool stuff, including live content, and it's just a whole bunch of fun. So we also encourage you, please, to put comments down below. Gives us a chance to kind of interact with you. We talk about things you like, things you don't, you know, long walks on the beach, chocolate. I have mentioned many times before, I love Diet Pepsi. So again, if you're watching Diet Pepsi, you can send it my way. There you go. Now we're going to have all kinds of comments down below. The Coke and Pepsi debate will now start. As always, we have a complete video with a performance in here of a song I just learned just now. I never did it before, but Matt decided he's going to teach it to me, and he did a good job teaching. I just didn't do a good job listening. So you can catch the video link down below to see that entire performance. And also, as always, you can also skip to the end where we just do a tone sample of this guitar, so you don't have to listen to all the ramblings and talkings of me in my broken, weird English. So there you go. And again, that link is down below, and you can skip directly to these. Breedlove guitars. You are a fan. I'm a fan. These two are both Oregon built, so these are USA built ones, as is yours, correct?
Right, correct.
All right, so you have a guitar very similar to this one.
Very similar, yes. I have an Oregon concert model with myrtle wood back and sides and spruce top.
There you go.
Absolutely love it.
Very much like this. So this guitar right here is a 30th anniversary. This was a design that was built by Kim Breedlove, and they're kind of bringing back some of the old standards. They did a limited edition run of, I think, 3 or 4 different models that were mainstays of the Breedlove line throughout the years, and this is definitely one of them. This is the Northwestern Classic. This guitar does have the myrtle wood back and sides. In this particular instance, a very gorgeous back and sides. As with any limited guitar, they're going to probably throw all the stops.
Sure.
Now, along with a beautiful back and sides, this guitar actually also throws back to the original design with the winged bridge. This was kind of something that kind of did away with. You probably don't have this bridge on yours. But this was actually, a lot of the guitars when they first came out did have this bridge, as well as this very unique headstock. The headstock stayed. The bridge did not. But some people love it. I actually do like it a lot. It is a very unique character. It is a little bit bulkier, so if you're like, you know, some people hate the J200 mustache bridge because it's got a lot of extra mass on the top. Other ones just absolutely love it. I think this is actually kind of really cool design. It is a pinless bridge, as is most of the Breedlove designs. We also have this really cool, unique headstock, which we'll get into some of the details on that on a later video, which we'll talk about why the weird peg head. Hint, it has to do with string orientation past the nut. That's all it's about. That's all. I don't understand why they need. I think, you know what I think it is? They wanted to be more electric guitar-like. That's really what it's all about.
Could be.
This made it, after that last song that we just did.
There you go, yeah.
You probably could have played this a lot better had you had this peg head on your guitar.
Absolutely. Anyway, and a stomp box, too.
And a stomp box. All right, so this does have a Sitka spruce top. Again, top of the line on this. Has the wood binding, beautiful ebony bridge, ebony fretboard, 1.75 inch nut width, I believe, on this guitar. One of the good upgrades of this on this 70th or 30th anniversary, is the Evo fret wire. I am a huge fan of Evo frets. This is a major upgrade for most people. You do not wear through these very easily. I actually was just looking at a guitar, my personal guitar. I did the frets on it about 10 years ago. On a regular basis, I used to do a fret job every year and a half, like a complete refret. I'd wear through them. I just dig right into those things. So I looked at them the other day. They still look like new. So I do highly recommend, if you're doing a refret, check out those Evo frets. Definitely wear more like stainless, but sound a little bit more like the nickel silver. A great upgrade on that guitar as well. Again, this being a 30th anniversary, they kind of pulled out all the stops, do all the extras. Like I said, bringing back the original designs, but also kind of going forward and giving you some of the new things like the Evo fret wire and stuff like that. So a very beautiful guitar, well appointed. I actually, the first time I saw this guitar, our rep actually came down with one of these models, and he ended up keeping it for himself. He's like, John, you got to check this out. This is when we were just thinking about being a Breedlove dealer. And he's like, you got to check this guitar out. And I said, wow, that guitar sounds amazing. And he said, yeah, it does. I'm keeping it. You can't have one. And by the way, they're all sold out. They have sold all these to all the dealers. You can't get one. Luckily, I know somebody at Breedlove, and he contacted me and said, hey, John, I think we have one of these available. I said, send it, and now we have it here. So this is a beautiful guitar. If you're looking for a smaller body, again, Breedlove has their own body shapes. They have the Concertina, smaller body, the Concert, which is this, kind of like their OO/OM type of body grain, concert kind of style, and then the Concerto, which is their big body guitar, what you're holding there. I would say this is probably one of the more popular body styles for them is the Concert size. Very comfortable, big enough sounding. They do an amazing thing called sound optimization, and we probably ought to talk about that. Have you done much reading on that?
Just a little. If I remember correctly, they did like a small demo on it at one of the virtual NAMM shows, and so I got a chance to kind of look into how they optimize the sound of all their guitars.
They do. It is a really cool technique. Again, I think that's what's great about Breedlove as well as Bedell guitars is this modern technique that is being added in to a traditional world, which is acoustic guitars. Yeah. And we actually got to be there in Oregon recently and filmed some footage of it. They actually will mic the guitar and tap it and look at the frequency response on a graph, and they're aiming for a certain frequency response, and they will reshape braces, they will reshape the top until they get that response. Not only that, but they do that with the back as well to kind of create this really cool, it's like a balancing of the frequencies from the back to the front so that it does cancel some things that are overdone and yet allows other frequencies to blossom and kind of make a little bit bigger sound. It is a really, really cool technique, something that happens on all of the Breedlove guitars, and I'm glad to have this in here right now because I do think it sounds fabulous. Myrtle wood back and sides, not your typical tone wood, but for Breedlove, it actually has become one of their typical deals, and it just sounds beautiful, especially with that sound optimization. So definitely something. I think you, if you're a Breedlove fan, this guitar really gives you something special. It is a limited edition, so kudos to them. I think it looks beautiful. I think it sounds even better, and of course plays incredible. So what we're going to do right now is kind of give you a little bit of a tone sample of this guitar.
appreciate you guys watching that video. It was my favorite one we've made so far. We've done hundreds of videos, and that was the best one.
It was.
And the next one's going to be even better. If you'd like to see that, be sure you subscribe to this channel. And also, the more you comment and interact below, the more the YouTube algorithms pick it up and start pushing it out to other people, like-minded people.
Algorithms?
Algorithms, they're everywhere. They permeate the internet, and YouTube's got one, and it watches our videos, and it sees how much you comment, and then it pushes us to other people like you. And we want everyone to experience the acoustic shop world, where we talk about instruments, we do reviews, we got some fun videos coming up. We thank you guys so much for being a part of it, and we'll see you in the next video.